If you ever see this man, do not look at him. Do not run, just walk away. It was nearly 2 a.m. in Seattle, Washington, when Ethan Walker walked home alone through the quiet streets of Capitol Hill. The usual hum of the city had faded, leaving only the occasional distant siren and the soft buzz of flickering streetlights. The air was cold, damp from the evening rain, and the pavement shined under the dim glow of the lamps. Tonight, something felt off. Ahead, under a pale street lamp, stood a man in a suit. He was tall, thin, unnaturally rigid. His clothes looked almost too neat, like a mannequin in a shop window. His face was blank, except for his smile. Ethan slowed. The figure was dancing. Not a normal dance. A jerky, unnatural movement, as if his limbs had never quite learned how to bend the right way. His feet barely touched the ground. His head lolled back. But his grin, that impossible stretched grin, never faded. Ethan felt his stomach tighten. He crossed the street. The man stopped dancing and he turned his body to face Ethan. And then, he walked. Not toward him. Not away. Just toward the same direction. Ethan's heart pounded. He forced himself to keep a steady pace, staring straight ahead. But deep in his gut, something screamed, "Do not let him catch up!" Then the footsteps behind him quickened. Ethan glanced over his shoulder. The smiling man was running. Still grinning. Still silent. Ethan ran, sprinting, gasping, not daring to look back. His apartment was 5 blocks away. 4, 3. He turned a corner so fast he nearly tripped. 2 blocks. 1. He threw himself inside, slamming the door shut. His breath was ragged. His pulse thundered in his ears. Slowly he turned to look out the peephole. Nothing. The street was empty. Silent. He never saw the smiling man again. But some say he's still out there, standing under streetlights, dancing in the dark. And if you ever see him, do not stop, do not look back, just keep walking. Because once he notices you, he never forgets.